Welcome back, race fans, to Pine Hill Rallycross. I'm your host, Mike Anick, and this is my co-host, Mac Laren.
This is the fifth group of the first round, and those are the drivers that will be competing today.
Okay, let's meet the drivers. Up first, this is the 5-seed Stevie C from Chase Family Racing, driving the Datsun 240Z, coming to us from Massachusetts, and weighing in at 63 grams.
This is Reynolds 1 from Reynolds Law. He's the 13 seed. He's also from Massachusetts, and he's driving the Rover P6.
Up next, it's Colin Oskapy from Variant Skunk Works in the 08 Ford Focus from Canada, and he's the 21 seed.
Last but not least is Uncle Elvis from Uncle Elvis Racing. His Ford Fiesta. He comes from Georgia, and he's 62 grams, and he's also the 29 seed.
Stevie C on pole for race number 1, and we're off. Stevie C jumping out of that early lead. Variant up in second. Stevie C has spun around. We've got a big tangle up. Variant may be the only one going at this point, as he comes down through the turns here. And a nice, good run down the final straight there. Is there somebody else coming? Oh, there is Reynolds.
And it appears Uncle Elvis and Stevie C are stuck on the top straightaway. Stevie C took the early lead but hit the wall, and Colin Oskapy came around on the inside lane. Or on the inside. I don't know how Reynolds 1 kept going.
Just too far up there for it to be on any of these camera angles.
Here comes Reynolds 1 down the hills. Way behind Colin Oskapy.
But at least he finished.
Yeah. Colin Oskapy had a fairly smooth run through the turns, as here comes Reynolds 1 trying his best to catch up.
He's really moving there.
Yeah, spin around coming out of turn 5.
Looked like.
Did a full spin and a half.
I don't even know what that would be called.
Man, he would have been a lot closer to Colin Oskapy if he had kept going that fast.
All right, Colin has the lead after the first race. So.
And he's on the pole. Stevie C trying to come around the outside and succeeds in doing so. Colin Oskapy right there gets blocked by Stevie C. I'm not sure who's still in it. I think they are all in it. And Stevie C will come across for the win. What? That's a really fast time. Comes Colin Oskapy. And there are Uncle Elvis and Reynolds.
Stuck on the final straight. We'll have to see what happened there. It was Stevie C that pulled out to the lead, and very challenging. Colin challenging up the inside there. Reynolds gets spun around. Colin gets spun around. Reynolds gets up into second place. Stevie C with a good run down the hills. Here comes Colin back past Reynolds. Uncle Elvis still following them down. Into the hills. Reynolds all over the back of Variant. Colin there. Colin gets spun around, and so does everybody else, I believe, except for Stevie C. Variant tried to drift, and that spun him around, but he still was able to come through for second. And Uncle Elvis tried to swerve around Reynolds, and that didn't end well for him.
Colin Oskapy holds the lead after race 2 with 7 points. In second place, it's Stevie C.
Uncle Elvis on pole for race number 3. They're off. Variant trying to get up the outside. And he has blocked out Uncle Elvis. It is Stevie C with the lead. He is coming down in reverse now. Wait, he gets slowed up. Here comes Reynolds out of nowhere. And he will take second behind Stevie C.
Uncle Elvis had the pole, but he ended up getting blocked by Colin Oskapy. I don't know how Reynolds got around. I think he must have avoided them. Stevie C had a big lead over Reynolds. Down the hills, into the turns. Stevie C gets a little spun around, coming around turn 3, and then ends up getting stuck on turn 5. Or almost stuck. He got going again. Reynolds came out of nowhere.
Reynolds had a chance to pass, but just couldn't capitalize.
In the points after race 3 are
Stevie
C
C is
complete.
taking over the lead, but it's still close. Uncle Elvis needs to get down the track.
And this is another one of the races where all of the drivers did not finish. Reynolds took the early lead, and Uncle Elvis slotted into second, and then Chase family passed all of them, and then they all end up getting stuck in turn 3. So this is the redo. Reynolds 1 pulls out into the lead from the pole position. Uncle Elvis gets hit by Stevie C. Reynolds spins around, and I think Stevie C might be the only driver still in. No, wait, Colin Oskapy is still in. And Stevie C will take the win. Oh, Colin Oskapy is stuck after turn 3. And here is Reynolds. He crashed.
He was just spinning around when we saw him last. I don't know how he ended up on his side.
Maybe Colin Oskapy hit him.
And there is Uncle Elvis in turn 2. Reynolds got out to a good lead over everybody but Stevie C, who then tries to block Uncle Elvis. Colin Oskapy went right up on Stevie C, as we see Colin Oskapy just takes out Reynolds 1 there after he spun out. Not sure if that was really a warranted action there. And then he tries to go sort of square around turn 3 and ends up stuck. Stevie C is just spinning around and around and around, coming down the final stretch.
Looks like we lost the camera.
Yeah, the finish line camera was lost. All we do is lose the cameras around here. But Stevie C takes the lead with 12, and he is extending that lead.
And he's on the pole.
They're off. Stevie C taking that lead. Colin Oskapy getting up into second. Stevie C has spun around and fallen to third. Colin Oskapy with it. Here comes Reynolds 1. Reynolds 1 spins out Colin Oskapy. He is flying down the track in reverse. That's going to be a 12:15. Almost a track record. There's Colin in second. And what in the world is Stevie C doing down there? I hope he's alright. I think he just went right off the entire track.
Stevie C took the early lead, but hit the wall and got passed by Colin and Reynolds.
Reynolds is a very good backwards driver.
Yeah, just like Mater. Colin Oskapy gets spun around by Reynolds, and Stevie C actually passed Colin coming into turn 3, and then went straight off the track in turn 4. Wow.
We need to raise the walls on turn 4 again.
Everybody was going in reverse down there. And Reynolds took a very fast win, a very fast time, and a win. And Colin Oskapy, also driving in reverse, takes second.
Stevie C is okay, we're hearing. He's still got the lead by 2 points over Reynolds and Variet. Uncle Elvis has yet to make it down the track.
Colin Oskapy on the pole, but it looks like Stevie C and Reynolds are going to come around the outside. Never mind. Reynolds crashes. And Stevie C is holding the lead. Coming around the final turn and onto the...
Whoa! New track record. 11.
Breaks 12 seconds.
11:84, wow.
And Uncle Elvis limps in for third. There's Reynolds.
Good to see him making it down the track. Uncle Elvis, I mean. Reynolds just turtles it over up there. Uncle Elvis hits the wall, and that's what slowed him up. These two are screaming out into the lead here. Colin Oskapy unable to catch up to Stevie C. Uncle Elvis making his way down the hills. Stevie C just blowing through the turns like they're nothing. Colin Oskapy getting a little bit back and forth. Uncle Elvis, good run through there for him. Until he spun around coming out of turn 5 again. And Stevie C manages to not spin around, and that's what got him the track record. Other drivers coming in. So this will put Stevie C with an advantage over Reynolds 1 and Colin Oskapy. Stevie C has 16 now, 3 points ahead of Colin, who is 3 points ahead of Reynolds. And Uncle Elvis has 2 now. Uncle Elvis is on the pole, and he is just going to get out ahead of Colin Oskapy there. He's spun around. Everybody's spinning around. It is Reynolds 1 on the outside of everybody on the hills. He is flying down the track, spinning around, and will come in for the win. That was a great pass. Here comes Colin tumbling through the second, and Stevie C in third. Uncle Elvis stuck in turn 4.
Uncle Elvis was on pole, and he got ahead of everybody else. And it looks like Colin Oskapy and Reynolds were getting a little tangled up back there.
Stevie C with a pass on Reynolds.
Yeah, Stevie C and Uncle Elvis and everybody got all tangled up. Well, Reynolds 1 got around the outside of it. the other three. Coming out of the turns. What happened to Uncle Elvis? Oh, he hits the wall, gets stuck, and then Stevie C gets around. Reynolds 1 is way ahead of everybody, though. He spins around and took the win. Colin Oskapy in second, and Stevie C in third. This is going to shake up the points a lot.
It's Stevie C with 18. He's 2 points ahead of Colin, who's 2 points ahead of Reynolds.
This is anybody's race coming.
Reynolds needs to win this one if he has a chance, if he wants a chance of advancing.
And there he goes. Reynolds 1 pulls into the lead. He gets spun around with Stevie C. Stevie C takes the lead. If he wins this, he's going to move on. Coming into the final straightaway, Stevie C is stuck. Reynolds 1, here comes Colin Oskapy. It's Reynolds over Colin.
And where are the others?
What's this going to do?
Where's... Oh no. Stevie C has blocked out Uncle Elvis. Right there.
What?
He did not finish.
What did I just see?
Okay, so we may have a tie or something here. Stevie C got around Reynolds after a great battle. Uncle Elvis running down in third place. Colin was still right there. He was in fourth place at this point, though. Reynolds all over the back. He still likes driving in reverse. And the other two, Uncle Elvis spinning out. Colin going for the pass. Okay, so Stevie C spun around, Reynolds spun around. Stevie C tried to block out Reynolds. Reynolds kept creeping forward. And then Colin and Uncle Elvis just plowed into Stevie C. And Uncle Elvis and Stevie C got tangled up. And folks, Colin Oskapy ends up winning it out of nowhere, and the others are tied. Unfortunately, Uncle Elvis just wasn't his day with 2 points. But we have a tiebreaker. We're just going to let the music play, and it will be Stevie C on pole because he had the higher seed for race number 1. It's the first to win 2 races. There you have it, folks. Stevie C wins out in an epic tiebreaker where they just didn't want to finish. He and Colin will be advancing. Thanks to Uncle Elvis and Reynolds, especially Reynolds for putting up a great fight. Next group will be led by Clancy of the ABC All Red family. We will see you next time here at Pine Hill Rallycross for that one. Thanks for watching.